Hello, you guys. Welcome back into my channel. I am Jay's Reaction Videos, and thank you guys for tuning in to my channel. And if I were you, I would grab a treat and let's get ready for this tea. Hello, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. I am Jay's Reaction, and I'm back again with episode 3. I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm having an awesome day. It has been a long time since I have seen you guys, and it is crazy. Like, so much has happened, and I gotta catch you guys back up. But right today, I'm just gonna talk about the episode 3. I'm gonna talk about my journey, where I had wrote in my journal. I'm going to be reading out of it, and I'm going to be breaking some things down. If I don't get through the whole journal, then it'll probably be episode 4. But for all the people that are new, welcome to the JR game. I do different things over here. I do reaction, I preach, I just do a lot of things, vlog, and so forth. But I wanted to tell you guys, I know I haven't uploaded. Thanksgiving is passing, and now Christmas is coming up. So you guys, I wish everybody a great happy holiday. And again, thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. But I'm gonna go ahead and get right into the video, because I got a lot to talk about and to discuss with you guys. So make sure you watch this video all the way to the end, because it is something else that I will be putting in here that you don't want to miss. So with that being said, let us go ahead and let us get started. Again, I am reading out of my journal all the things that I actually went through. Okay, I wrote in my journal on I think this was May something. But I moved back to Mississippi May the 2nd. God blessed me with an RV right on the right time. I was praying already, seeking God. We got to Mississippi, me and my husband, Wednesday, May the 3rd, that morning. I knew that my husband was going to act out, because that morning he already said for me to stay with my mama, and he stays with his grandmother. I stayed there for 1 week at his grandmother's house, and we separated May the 12th. It was at night. My husband's nose started bleeding for 2 days before I left, so as soon as we separated, I went on a fast. On that part that I wrote on there, I just knew what was going on. When his nose started bleeding, I knew somebody had did something to my husband, and it just all of a sudden hit him when we came back to our hometown. And he didn't know what was going on. I did. I knew what was going on, and I knew the person who did it. And we would get it all into that. I'm just reading this to you guys because this is the journey that I had to go on, and it's gonna all wrap up for what all I gotta do for my testimony and my story of my life and where I am today. And I also said on here, let me get back to where I was. So as soon as we separated, I went on a fast. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, which it was 4.5 days. Those days I fasted, I didn't hear from him. So I called Wednesday to his grandmother's house, and it wasn't a good conversation. I did talk with him, but it wasn't a good conversation. But the next day, Thursday, on the 18th, he called me. I remember that Thursday, I woke up stressed and sad. I kept getting bad news about my kids. And the last phone call was him, my husband. The first time we separated, we stayed separated for 1 week. Then our conversation on the phone, he wanted to meet to talk with me that Friday. So we did. We got back together Friday, May the 19th. We stayed together for 7 days, and separated again. May the 26th, Friday morning, while I was with my husband before we separated, he was awful. How he treated me. So I went on another fast, May the 27th, a Saturday. And I went Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and went off that Wednesday. That was 4.5 days again. That was the total of 9 days I fasted. During those days, I haven't heard from him, my husband, at all. So I went off to give my husband myself strength for a couple of days. I went back on it June the 3rd, which this was Saturday, Sunday, Monday, which I went back on. It was 3 days. That's the total of 12 days I've been fasting, still haven't heard from my husband. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because it's going to help somebody else with their marriage if they're going through a situation that I went through, of witchcraft or somebody doing something to your significant other. This right here will help you. Or what I done, I stayed on my knees. I stayed in the face of God, and I didn't stop. So this is what I'm telling you. So that was the total of 12 days. I've been fasting, still haven't heard from my husband. So I had went off and rested my body because I was drained, exhausted, just was so tired. But I knew I wasn't going to give up. But I rested for 6 days, and I started back my fast Monday and Tuesday, June the 12th. And the 13th, I went off Wednesday at 9 at night. I fasted for 2 days. That's the total of 14 days fasted. Still haven't heard from my husband. Today is the 16th of June, Friday. It's been 3 weeks. I haven't heard from him. Today is Saturday, June the 17th. I haven't heard from my husband. Today I started another fast Sunday morning, which is June the 18th at 12:30. I will be going off. Don't know when, but I will be going off. So Monday, June the 19th came. Yeah, but today is Monday, June the 19th. I got a call from the doctor. I went to the doctor Wednesday, June the 14th, because I was having some spotting and odor. When I got a call back from the doctor Monday, June the 19th, the doctor told me that my test results came back positive for trick. So my husband cheated on me, and I'm devastated. I'm on my 2nd day fast. So let me stop it right there. That was the day that the devil wanted me to turn and stop fasting, because he was like, okay, you going through this, you doing all this fasting. Why didn't God heal you from what the doctor tell you? Why you didn't get a good report? So at that time, he wanted me to just stop praying at the detour, because I was thinking like, God, why would you take me through this? And why would you take me through this? And I'm doing all this praying and fasting, for my husband, and he did this to me. So I was so devastated. I was so hurt. Didn't know what to do. All I was doing was fasting and seeking God, and I just couldn't believe that this was actually happening to me. So the doctor told me that my test results came back positive for trick. So my husband cheated on me, and I was devastated. I'm on my 2nd day fast. I will be going off soon to start my medicine, but I'm still praying. So, I knew I had to get off the fast so I could take my medicine to get treated with whatever that I was going through. So today is Tuesday, June the 20th. Marks 3 days completed my fast. I'm getting ready to pray. It's 1:40 p.m. to get released off this fast. I will be starting my meds today. I have not yet heard from my husband, but yet I'm still praying. I'm on a 17 days of fasting. Today is Wednesday, June the 21st. This was a bad day. The devil tried me today. Had my nephew cuss me out, but I know it was nothing but the enemy. So as I was going through the process of taking my medicine, and I had just went off of my fast, I was going through then, the devil steady was just trying and picking at me. Because when you're going through a fast like that for your husband or whoever you're fasting for, the devil gonna always throw things at your way for you to detour. So at that time, I was like, Lord, what is this? Like, I'm tired of going through this, because the situation what I was in, it's like, Lord, I don't want to be where I'm staying at this moment. I just want to be left alone, and go somewhere else. So, like I said, I got into it with my nephew. He cussed me out, but I know it was nothing but the enemy. But I still haven't heard from my husband. Today is Friday. It's been a month. I haven't heard from my husband. I've been going through extreme warfare. I had an apostle just hung up in my face. Another apostle that wouldn't even answer me. My two friends had barely want to talk to me. My brother and sisters don't care. My brother told me, hold on y'all, I gotta turn the page. My brother told me I'm not anointed and I don't have the authority to pray for my situation. Y'all, this was all that was coming to me when I was going through. Like, everybody was just saying negative stuff to me. I was going through, my own siblings, my own brother was talking about, well, you not anointed. You don't have the authority to be praying for your situation. And, you need to go talk to a prophet that's more high authority. This is what was told to me. So I blocked all that out of my mind. And God was speaking to me. He said, you need to stop allowing things to get to you. He said, cut them. He said, cut all the conversation off and stay focused on me. So at this point now, it's just me and God. I'm hurt so bad. I'm barely holding on. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. The medicine I'm taking making me feel sick. I feel like I'm not worthy. I feel like I'm being punished, but I love God and I can't give up now. I'm on 17 days of fasting, a dry fast with a little water, not much. Again, this is Friday, the 23rd of June. Today is Monday, the 26th of June, on Sunday at 12:26. I finally heard from my husband after the letter I had told him finally what he had done to me. And of course, he blamed me. He shocked me. How would someone that's been fasting for 17 days and my husband lied on me and said I slept with somebody on the phone, and he sounded real different. His voice sounded real bad. And he said, wait, hold on, y'all. Oh, and he sounded like he was defeated and sad. But we didn't stay on the phone long. I would say about 10 minutes and 32 seconds. And after I explained to him, he said, I'll call you back. And he just kept saying that over and over. I just got fed up and said, I said, what about the papers? He said he didn't know, which I was telling him about the divorce papers. And I said, okay. So now it's Monday night. I'm writing this still, haven't heard from him, and still praying. So after I got off the phone with him, I let him know about what he done. I wrote a letter. That was the only way I got in contact with him. I had to take the letter to his home and put it on, and put the letter on his car in order for him to get in contact with me, because I don't get along with his family. We bump heads because of our marriage. That's why we're in the position that we're in now. So Monday night I'm writing this still, haven't heard from him, and I'm still praying and worshiping. I prayed 3 times today, and I prayed 3 times today. I'm still taking my meds, and I got 2 pills left, and I'm done. I can't wait. These pills are so strong. I'm tired of taking them. Well, today is Thursday, the 29th of June. I haven't heard from my husband. I finished my pills Tuesday, the 27th. I had 1 pill left. I'm so glad I'm finished with these pills. My body feels so much better. The doctor said it takes 40 hours for the medicine to get out of my system. The only problem I'm having is I sweat a lot, and I've never sweated like this. But just thanking God, the pills are over. I've been praying every day, 3 and 4 times a day, and I haven't started back on a fast yet because of the pills. And my body is distressed. And God told me to rest my body for a while. So I'm resting my body before another fast. I didn't know when, but real soon I got to do between 4 or 5 days, and that will complete my 21 days of fasting as I was doing a dry fast. I know God is working it out because I feel different when I pray. I immediately go into a worship. God been speaking to me a lot about my marriage and showing me some things. I'm just waiting on that conversation with my husband. Just like I said, the last conversation was dry, but I do know he don't want a divorce. I'm starting on my fast Friday the 30th. That night, 11 p.m. to 1 p.m. the next day, Saturday. That's 15 hours. I went off fast today, July the 1st at 4:18, and I will be going back on one, June the 2nd at 12. I'm sorry, y'all. I meant to say July the 2nd. I don't know why I put June at 12. Still haven't heard from my husband, but I'm still praying. Today marks 1 month and 1 week we have been separated from my husband. I'm getting ready to start my prayer and fasting at 12 in the morning, June the 2nd. The time now is 11:20 Sunday, the 2nd. I went off of my fast today at 4:35. So now I'm 18 days of fasting, and 10 hours will start back in the morning at 12. Today is Monday, June the 3rd, 11 o'clock. I went off my fast. That's 22 hours. But there's something amazing happened to me this morning. I prayed this morning before I went to sleep to God about my husband, and he showed me exactly. And I woke up this morning, I felt really sluggish in my body, but I got up anyway and started praying. I prayed about an hour, and as I was praying, God spoke to me and told me I made it. My faith moved him, and that my husband is on his way. He said he will be happy. He said I will be happy, and that he's anointing my hands, and that certain things I can touch in my hands was hot. I couldn't stop praising God. Oh, my heart is overjoyed. Now I'm getting ready for my husband to come. I'm so excited. This is going to be the best marriage and day of my life. It's been 1 month, almost 2 weeks this Saturday. Today, Wednesday, is July the 5th. I didn't speak to my husband. We had a good conversation. I did speak to my husband, and we had a good conversation, but he didn't call me back like he said he was. Today is July the 10th, Monday. Haven't heard from my husband since I've been calling him. No answer. He's not answering. Just went off of my fast today. All together is 14 hours. That's the total of 19 days of fasting. I'm going back on a fast at 1 o'clock, July the 11th. Today is July the 12th. I went off on my fast yesterday, July the 11th. total fast is 19 days and 12 hours. I didn't fast today because I was mad, angry, and upset because I called my husband and he wouldn't get on the phone. He wouldn't talk to me. He told his grandmother that he wanted me to put the papers in the mail. I cried. I was upset and angry. I talked to God and I literally gave up. But when I woke up this morning, July the 12th, I was hurt, mad, feel let down, feel hopeless, just felt horrible. But I started praying to God, and all of a sudden, I got into a worship until God touched my heart to not give up, to hold on. Now I feel a little bit better. And I'm going to stop right there because I'm going to say when he did that to me, I knew it was the enemy and the devil because he still wanted me to detour and just not continue to pray. He wanted me to stop, but God touched me that day and told me, he said, don't give up. You came too far to give up. You've been praying. You've been seeking me. I need you to continue to stay on your post. So at this point, my faith is high and I'm ready to fight again. So I will be praying. I will be in prayer all day, and I'm excited. I went out for my fast today, July the 13th. Total, I've been fasting for 20 days and 3 hours. I purged a lot today. I felt so good in my spirit. I've been praying every day, 3 and 4 times a day since May the 12th. We moved down here in Mississippi non-stop. Today I prayed 2 times, fixing to go on another prayer and worship. Still haven't heard from my husband today. Today is July the 14th. Friday, I went out for my fast at 1 o'clock. That's 20 days and 12 hours. Didn't hear from my husband yet, but when I woke up, I felt okay. Just cried for a while, but now I feel so much better. Today is July the 15th. I'm on a fast. I'm fixing to get ready and pray. I went off on my fast today at 4:30 p.m. Went on at 12:30 in the morning. It's 21-day fast. I meant to say I went off my fast today at 4:30 and went back on at 12:30. It's 21 days of fasting, 4 hours. 21 days and 4 hours. Haven't heard from my husband today, but my prayer was so good. God really talked to me. We'll be on another fast July the 16th at 12 in the morning. I woke up sad, still feel a little down, but fixing to pray and go off of my fast. Didn't hear from my husband today. We've been separated for 1 month and 3 weeks, still patiently waiting. Went off of my fast at 1:06. It was 21 days and 11 hours of fasting. Today is July the 17th. I started my fast today at 6:38 in the morning. Haven't heard from my husband today. So far, a good day, not feeling sad. Went off of my fast at 1:53. Total days is 21 days and 18 hours. I will be going on another fast at 11 o'clock. July the 17th. Will be going off July the 18th. Haven't heard from my husband today. Today was a laid-back day, just thinking about my life. This is July the 18th, fixing to pray at 7:35 in the morning, which is 21 days of fasting and 19 hours. Today is Wednesday, July the 19th. I went off of my fast at 1 o'clock and went on another one at 12:35 this morning. That's 22 days, 4 hours. I got a job today. That's good news. I'm excited. Waiting for some more exciting news to come. Didn't hear from my husband today. Going on another fast at 11:35. Will go off of it at 11:52. There will be 22 days and 10 hours of fasting. Going on another fast at 1:23 in the morning. Today is Friday, July the 21st. It's 2 months. It's 2 months on July the 22nd. Me and my husband been separated, and I'm still fasting. We'll be going off today at 3:25 p.m., which was Friday, July the 22nd. That's the total of 22 days and 18 hours I was fasting. Did not hear from my husband. And Friday the 22nd, today is Saturday the 23rd. We'll be going off on my fast at 3 o'clock. So all I was doing was just, telling you the days and how long I've been fasting, just every day, constantly. Every day I was just fasting and fasting and fasting, and was documenting things that I wasn't hearing from him and stuff like that. So I'm gonna cut it off right there because I just want people to know, and I'm gonna start back up on episode 4 of what I wrote, and I can complete the story. But it just goes on to where I just continue to fast every day, every night. I pray 3, 4, 5 hours. Sometimes I pray 6 hours a day. Fasted each and every day for my husband. And I kept on doing that for 3 months straight. 3 months straight, I fasted and I seek God and I pray, and I didn't stop until God opened the door and made a way. And if you want to hear episode 4, then you can hear the end story of what happened and what's going on, and I will give you the dates and stuff as well on that too. So with that being said, you guys, this will complete episode 3. Stay tuned to episode 4, where I will be completing my journey and reading out of my journal of what all happened and where my husband is today and where I am today and what's going on. And in episode 5, I don't know what I'm gonna do on episode 5, but just stay tuned because you don't want to miss episode 5. But this is just a part of my testimony of what I went through our separation and everything, and how I had to go through a lot. That's why I be telling people you can't give up. You got to continue to constantly pray. You got to continue to constantly fast. You can't have no distraction. You can't be on the phone talking to people. You can't get your family involved, because if you get your family involved, all they're going to do is get your faith down and make you feel like you ain't doing right. You don't need this person. Why you waiting on somebody like this that's doing you like this and stuff like that? So that's what I just want to come on here to talk to you about, because I know it's a lot of marriages that has actually been going through a lot, and they are going through divorces, when all you have to do is continue to pray and seek God and just wait. I always get the answer from God, but please stay tuned for episode 4, and I will complete it with what's going on and tell you what I done and where I'm in today, as well as my husband. So with that being said, you guys, I will see you guys in the next video.